Namaste, welcome all of you. This is Deep Mehta, Startup Affairs and Outreach Head associated with Swarnim Startup and Innovation University, which is India's first startup university, majorly focusing on encouraging, promoting, and establishing startup entrepreneurship culture and ecosystem across the nation. Our prime objective is to support budding entrepreneurs and creating job employment opportunity through establishing successful enterprises across the nation. With our tireless efforts in the field of innovation and startup, we are honored to rank amongst top 4 private universities in Gujarat and top 50 private universities in India by Atal ranking of institutions on innovation achievements, an initiative of Ministry of Education, Government of India. Today, we are gathered here with a very special reason. With utmost privilege and proud, I would like to mention Swarnim University is taking a very big leap for the overall development of the society through inauguration of Swarnim Atmanirbhar Divyang Cell. There will be an additional feature in our startup vertical to work on employment skills and entrepreneurship scopes for Divyang people. We have already well-established women entrepreneurship and development cell at university. We, Swarnim University, believe in equality, providing the common and the same platform and opportunity for all the stakeholders and to nurture and develop their skills to the next level. We understand the challenges and the difficulties facing by Divyang students and professionals, trying at best to ease their future scopes and career options. We are going to provide all possible supports like e-incubation center, e-incubation support, professional skill enhancing workshops, counseling and placement support, organizing awareness camps, motivational lecture series, career guidance seminars, funding on startup projects, mentoring and IPR support. We have with us Honorable Chief Guest of today's event, Honorable Shri G.N. Nachiaji Sir, who is a Director, Social Defense, Government of Gujarat. Sir, it is a privilege for us to have you today on the inauguration function. We welcome you, sir. We sincerely convey you our gratitude for sparing your valuable time and joining with us. I would like to give a brief about the sir's versatile profile and contribution towards the society. Sir was first posted in Dant district as a PA to DO. Second posting was with the Rural Development Officer working as a PA. In 1987, he served as a District Development Officer. In 2004, he became Deputy Collector, and in 2011, he has worked as an Additional Collector. Since 2007, he has worked with various portfolios like Animal Husbandry, Fishery, Labour and Employment Department, Forest Department of Government of Gujarat as PA to Honorable Ministers. Since 3 years, he is working as a Director Social Defense, Government of Gujarat. Sir's major subject of interest areas are new learning, development for people, reforming government. He is also a CEO of Child Protection Society. He is into noble services and working with government department since at the age of 19. Such a rich and notable experience sir is having to work for the overall development of the society. I would also like to take an opportunity to introduce our next speaker, Shri Shailesh Seth. He defines himself as freelancer content writer at heart, digital marketing consultant at brain, and entrepreneur by choice. We welcome you, Shri Shailesh Seth, sir, to joining with us. It is a really privileged moment for all of us. He is serving more than 9 years plus experience in digital marketing. He has worked on many projects consisting of blogging, search engine optimization, that is SEO, lead generation, inbound marketing, content writing, social media marketing. Antarnath project, initiative by Ahmedabad Differently Able Group, is started by Divyang social entrepreneur, that is Mr. Shailesh Seth, and supported by his team of physically handicapped people and other young individuals who are determined to support Divyang young entrepreneurs and startup with disability. The Ankarnath provides entrepreneurship development program for physically challenged people to improve entrepreneurship skills and provide a better world to live in. Such a noble cause, sir, you are into and you are doing for the society and for the Divyang people. We have with us the next speaker, Srimati Heli Sompura. I would like to give a brief about Srimati Heli Sompura. We welcome you, ma'am, to joining with us, and it is a really proud moment for us to have you with us right now at this platform. Ms. Heli is working for disabled children since 20 years. She co-founded the Rise and Fly Foundation in 2017. The organization has worked with multiple government bodies, media and private sectors, international and national NGOs to create a platform for disabled kids. The core objective of establishing Rise and Fly Foundation is to empower underprivileged children, youth and women through relevant education, innovative healthcare and market-focused livelihood programs. The foundation considers developing overall personality for children with mental disability to grow up and become independent individuals and life skill development at its vision. Inspired by Senge's philosophy, a group of young corporate and professionals came together to set up Rise and Fly Foundation to work with grassroots initiatives for making the objective of the foundation successful. And that includes, the team includes teachers, specialists, educational professionals, therapists, and supporting staff. The special education includes mainstream education, concentration and memory, vocational and pre-vocational training, and IQ assessment with speech therapy. Let me also introduce our guest of honor today, Srimati Brigita Christian. Ma'am, we welcome you on this platform, and it is really a privilege for all of us to have you with us for this program. Ma'am, Srimati Brigita Christian did BA Sociology, MA Sociology, Post-Graduation Diploma in Human Resource Management. Presently, she is associated with Apang Manav Mandal as Chief Administrative Officer and takes care of all communication, internal communication, external communication with the various stakeholders like government departments consisting in Ahmedabad, Gandhinagar in Delhi cities, also with a lot of NGOs, private organizations. She is managing 2 schools, that is primary and secondary, and 2 hostels, boys and girls hostel, with capacity of more than 380 plus students. She is also member of many committees of government and private organization. She is supporting a few NGOs from outsiders as an honorable advisor. I would also like to take an opportunity hereby to give a brief about our honorable Provost, Dr. Karthik Jain sir. Dr. Karthik Jain is one of the youngest and preeminent strategists and educationalists of his generation. He always gives his audience a new way to see the world and to understand the reality behind. Currently, he is associated with Swarnim Startup and Innovation University, Gandhinagar as a provost. He holds doctorate in management with special focus on business policy and strategic management. His research work is well appreciated, wherein he designed and formulated an university management system for setting up for the education strategy processes for achieving total quality management with reference to international organization for standardization. He introduced various new concepts in Swarnim University like EFDP, that is Faculty Development Program, Student Development Program, Swarnim Talk, that includes the tech talks, alumni talk, talks with the CEO, industry stalwarts, and Swarnim Learning and Online Education. He specialized in the development and implementation of technology-based education system in accordance with the regulatory framework of UGC, NEC, and other statutory authorities. Heli Sompura ma'am to begin with her speech.
Yes, sir. Yes. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody. Myself, Heli Sompura. I am a co-founder of Rise and Fly Foundation. हम लोग ऐसे दिव्यांग बच्चों के लिए काम कर रहे हैं जो 25 years के हैं. हम लोग एजुकेशन, प्री वोकेशनल और वोकेशनल सेंटर, तीनों एरिया में बच्चों के साथ काम कर रहे हैं और उनको जॉब प्लेसमेंट दिलाता है, उनकी जो स्किल डेवलपमेंट है उस हिसाब से। सबसे पहले एजुकेशन में हम देखें तो हमारा पहला प्रायोरिटी यह रहता है कि बच्चों को हम मेन स्ट्रीम में एडमिशन कराए। मेन स्ट्रीम में एडमिशन होता है, इससे बच्चे नॉर्मल बच्चों के साथ रहते हैं और काफ़ी सारी सोशली और एजुकेशनली, इमोशनली उनको सपोर्ट अच्छा मिलता है। साथ साथ हम टीचर्स को भी ट्रेनिंग देते हैं जिस हिसाब से तो वो बच्चों को मोटिवेट करें, उनको कल्चरल प्रोग्राम में पार्टिसिपेट करवाए, तो बच्चों का मोरल भी अच्छा रहता है। पेरेंट्स गाइडेंस के लिए हम लोग उनको गवर्नमेंट और नॉन एजुकेशनल और एजुकेशनल जो गवर्नमेंट बेनिफिट दे रहे हैं वो सब हम पेरेंट्स को काउंसलिंग करके बताते हैं, तो पेरेंट्स भी अवेयर रहते हैं कि बच्चों को हमको मेन स्ट्रीम में एडमिशन दिलाना है। एजुकेशन के साथ साथ हम लोग इंक्लूजन का भी काम करते हैं, तो वो लोग हमारे यहाँ आते हैं और जहाँ जो एरिया में उनको दिक्कत रहती है वहाँ हम लोग उनको सपोर्ट करते हैं। स्कूल में जाके भी सपोर्ट करते हैं और हमारे फाउंडेशन थ्रू हम लोग वहाँ पे भी सपोर्ट करते हैं। साथ साथ हम वोकेशनल और प्री वोकेशनल सेंटर चलाता है, तो उसमें हम अलग अलग ट्रेनिंग देते हैं बच्चों को और फिर उनका जॉब प्लेसमेंट करवाते हैं। जैसे कि बहुत सारे बच्चे हैं जो बुक बाइंडिंग कर सकते हैं, तो उनको बुक बाइंडिंग से रिलेटेड हम लोग मटेरियल प्रोवाइड करते हैं और उनको सिखाते हैं और फिर वो बच्चे बुक बाइंडिंग कर सकते हैं। ऐसे ही बहुत सारे एरिया है जहाँ पे बच्चे काम कर सकते हैं, जैसे कि लिफ्टमैन हो, अगर ब्लाइंड बच्चा है या हियरिंग इंटरमेंट वाला बच्चा है तो उसको हम एज ए लिफ्टमैन की ट्रेनिंग दे तो आसानी से वो काम कर सकेगा। इसी तरह से होटल मैनेजमेंट है, हॉस्पिटल में या कोई यूनिवर्सिटी में अगर हम तो प्यून के बिना कोई काम ही नहीं हो सकता है, तो वहाँ पे फाइल ऑर्गेनाइज कर सकते हैं बच्चे, फोन पे आंसर दे सकते हैं, पेपर हैंडलिंग कर सकते हैं, तो बहुत सारे ऐसे काम है जो बच्चे को हम सिखा सकते हैं और वो कर सकते हैं। बस उनको अच्छी तरह से जॉब प्लेसमेंट मिलना चाहिए, वही हमारे ट्राई रहता है। एक और है कि कॉल सेंटर पे अगर इंटेलेक्चुअल बच्चा है और उसकी स्पीच डेवलपमेंट अच्छी है तो हम लोग उसकी स्किल डेवलपमेंट करके उसको कॉल सेंटर पे भी हम लोग काम करवा सकते हैं। बहुत सारी गर्ल्स ऐसी होती है जो इमिटेशन ज्वेलरी बना सकती है, ब्यूटी पार्लर में काम कर सकती है, तो वो भी एक अच्छा आइडिया रहेगा कि उनको हम लोग वो प्लेसमेंट, वो ट्रेनिंग देके हम लोग आगे उनको आत्मनिर्भर बना सके। स्वर्णिम स्टार्टअप जो यूनिवर्सिटी है तो उनको मैं थैंक्स कहना चाहूंगी कि मेरे को ये प्लेटफॉर्म दिया, इस तरह से अपॉर्चुनिटी दी, और इन बच्चों के लिए अगर कुछ हो सकता है आपके यूनिवर्सिटी थ्रू तो एक करियर गाइडेंस सेमिनार जैसा आप कर सकते हो या कोई कैंप कर सकते हो, तो बहुत सारे ऐसे बच्चे हैं जो उनको आत्मनिर्भर आप बना सकते हो। बाकी ऐसे बच्चों के बहुत सारे पेरेंट्स भी ऐसे हैं कि अभी कोरोना से घर पर बैठा है, तो उनके लिए भी हमने एक वुमन एम्पावरमेंट जैसा स्टार्टअप शुरू किया है कि जो बच्चे हैं उनके पेरेंट्स हैं तो उनको भी हम प्लेसमेंट दिलाते हैं, जैसे इमिटेशन ज्वेलरी और वो सब करके वो लोग भी प्रोडक्शन करते हैं और वो लोग ही फिर बेचते हैं।
Okay. Thank you so much, Srimati Heli Sompura ma'am, for conveying the motivational words and sharing the journey. I would like to request Shri Sailet Seth sir to begin with his entrepreneurship journey. It seems some network issues from sir's end. We can cover it up within very few minutes. I would like to request Honorable Provost Dr. Karthik Jain sir to say the kind words. Sir.
Thank you, Mr. Deep, for your kind words. I am really honored by your kind words which you have told about me. Thanks a lot. So first of all, on behalf of Swarnim Startup and Innovation University, I heartily welcome the chief guest of the program, Shri Jian Nachia ji, who is Director, Social Defense, Gujarat State. He is doing really great work in the field of social upliftment of disabled and Divyang people. Not only he's taking his personal interest in all those activities, but he's making other people also motivated so that they are also giving their contribution in this particular field. Today we have with us honors Ms. Gajita Christian, who is Chief Administrative Officer of Apan Manav Mandal. Then we have with us Ms. Haley Sompura, who is co-founder of Rise and Fly Foundation, and Mr. Shailesh Seth, who is founder of Antarnas Social Entrepreneur. So basically, Swarnim Startup and Innovation University, as its name suggests, is doing a lot of work in the field of startup and innovation. And Swarnim University has always been a leader in taking initiatives for the betterment of society. I still remember last year, same duration when COVID started, we started distributing various kits related to immunity booster, which includes homeopathic kits and Ayurvedic kits in nearby areas. And we have distributed not less than 25,000 kits to nearby villages and people. So Swarnim has a specific objectives and specific psychology for doing all those things and works. When we talk about Atmanirbhar Bharat, or when we talk about doing something for the Divyang people, we always have one thing in our mind, that is how we can do the betterment of the society, how we can do the welfare of the Divyang people, and how we can think in terms of making all students of the university and all students of the nation self-reliant in the field of startups and their respective business. So let's start with a small presentation on the university. So we have a very specific aim. When we talk about, next slide, please. When we talk about vision and mission of the university, it's very clear. When we say vision of the university, we have a vision to be globally competent institution for imparting education based upon the foundation of innovation and entrepreneurship. So basically, we want to create an institution in and around Gujarat so that all the students who are having their specific requirements in the field of startups, they can come to us, join hands with us, and they can fulfill their dreams in terms of executing their concept or idea in the proper form of a startup. Same way, we have a mission. We want to create budding entrepreneurs for the betterment of the society. Next slide. As we talk about Swarnim University, Swarnim is a quite university. We were quite young university. We started as a university in the year 2017. So as a university, we are very young, but as an institution, we have experience of not less than 15 years in the field of engineering, architecture, design, pharmacy, and various other fields. So Swarnim is a place where you can find all the courses with a specific preference and emphasis on startup skills and communication skills. We have made it compulsory on part of each and every student that they have to undergo one subject at least for a startup and some, you can say, some hours of practice for the purpose of enhancing their communication skills. When we talk about Narendra Modi ji, Adarniya Narendra Modi ji, the Prime Minister of India, next slide please. He has last year, and when he took up as Prime Minister of India, he came up with very bright ideas like Atmanirbhar Bharat, Vocal for Local, Skill India, Make in India. Basically, he's having a specific thought in his mind, whereas he wants to create a talent pool using the existing resources so that the concept of startup and concept of innovation can be implemented throughout the country in a proper synchronized manner. That is why he has said one thing: I see startup, technology, and innovation as exciting and effective instrument for India's transformation. So basically, we have seen the transformation. Last year, when we were not able to make PPE kits, masks, and all kind of things. But if you see the scenario of today's, we are not only the main producer of vaccine, and we are not only giving it to all the countries of the world, but we are using all the things for the betterment of society as a whole. Next slide, please. As I told you, Swarnim is a very young university. We started our operations in the year 2017. And just within a span of 3 years, we are able to file 53 POCs, that is proof of concepts, and 9 IPRs, that is intellectual property rights. And we are very fortunate that the hard work of our faculty members and staff members came in a form of output and result, whereas in the month of August 2020, when Honorable Deputy President of India announced the ARIA ranking 2020. ARIA ranking basically is the adult ranking of institutions on the basis of innovation achievement. So in that particular ranking, they have analyzed all the universities who are operating in the field of startups. And we are very fortunate enough to receive top 50 position across India. And if I talk about the position in Gujarat, we are very fortunate to receive top 4 position across Gujarat in the field of innovations and entrepreneurship. And recently, we have with us our honorable guest of honor, Ms. Vijita Christian, with whom we have signed one MOU. So recently we have signed a MOU with Apang Manav Mandal for the betterment of all the Divyang people with Apang Manav Mandal. And we are also planning to have an MOU with Blind People Association. You see, I'm having very sweet memories with the Blind People's Association. When I was in Bhopal, very young, I think just in 6th and 7th class, so there was an institution of Blind People's Association, and they used to teach various music instruments to students. So I was one of the students who got training in the field of how to play guitar from Blind People's Association. So that is the impact I am having on my psychology, on my development. That not only upon organizations like Apang Manav Mandal and Blind People Association, they are doing lot of for the betterment of Divyang people, but simultaneously they are creating an environment through which Divyang people with pride can live the life as per their wish. To all the people, Blind People Association, Rise and Fly Foundation, Antarnoa Social Entrepreneurs, and especially Director Social Defense Gujarat State, Shri G.N. Nachia ji. I am really thankful to you for coming, for providing your time for this particular session and for the inauguration of Swarnim Atmanirbhar Divyang Cell. So when we say what are the various objectives and mission and outcomes of the Swarnim Atmanirbhar Divyang Cell, I would like to say all these things very short. When we say objectives, so we want to encourage startups in the field of, in any field, irrespective whether they are of technology, design, any daily routine requirement. Basically, we want to handhold and encourage startups which are creating values toward Divyang people. We want to handhold the startups in which even one co-founder is Divyang and who is having willpower to change the society and world. We also want to engage in skill development workshops for Divyang people so that they can be eligible for jobs and be self-reliant. When we say objectives, objectives are always supported by the outcome. It's not like we have identified certain objectives, but we have also thought about the outcomes of these programs. So basically, after introducing all these organizations, we'll be able to overall develop, and this will not only help for making products or services available for the general people, but it also create a huge talent pool from Divyang category so that they will be coming up for the betterment of society and for the betterment of the nation. So with these words, I am really thankful to Chief Guest of the program, Shri G.N. Nachia ji, Guest of Honor, Ms. Vijita Christian, Ms. Haley Sompura, and Mr. Shailesh Seth for providing this opportunity to Swarnim Startup and Innovation University, where the university can be a part for the overall development of Divyang people in the state of Gujarat and in India. Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Provost Sir, for sharing very valuable insight and motivational talk with the vision of establishing this Divyang Cell, Divyang Atmanirbhar Cell, Swarnim Divyang Atmanirbhar Cell. I have a special announcement here. We have with us right now, when the inauguration program is ongoing, we all are awaiting a very kind words by our Honorable Chief Guest Sir. Here we have Divyang people who have joined with us. They are eagerly looking and waiting for establishing of this cell with a hope their ideas, their innovative ideas, their employment opportunities, skills, and their further development can be possible through this cell. And we assure them who have joined with us that we will provide all support regarding the startup, entrepreneurship, employment opportunities, and Swarnim Startup and Innovation University will be committed to provide the possible supports to all the Divyang people. So we have with us Divyang people across the nation here who have joined with us. This is a FP Live program. More than 20,000 viewers are viewing this program, and it will go further on various platforms so that this cell objective and vision can be conveyed properly to all the proper stakeholders. Now, before the special kind words by our honorable chief guest, I would like to request to Honorable Provost Dr. Karthik Jain sir invited all dignitaries, guest speakers, all internal and external stakeholders to join with us for e-inauguration ceremony of Swarnim Atmanirbhar Divyang Cell by our honorable chief guest Shri G.N. Nachia ji sir.
Thank you, Deep. Here, like as per the prevailing situation, where we actually wanted to physically inaugurate the cell, but due to the certain restrictions regarding COVID and other things, we are not able to do it. So we are doing it right now on e-platform. So I'll be requesting, as a, you can say, Sanketik Mahatva, which we call it in Hindi. So I'll be requesting, obviously feelings are mutual, and we think that Shri G.N. Nachia ji is the person who is inaugurating the Swarnim Atmanirbhar Divyang Cell only. So I'll be requesting Mr. Deep to kindly share the slide, kindly share the animation with all of us, so that सांकेतिक रूप से हम स्वर्णिम आत्मनिर्भर दिव्यांग सेल का उद्घाटन श्री जी.एन. नचिया जी के थ्रू कर पाए. प्लीज गो अहेड प्लीज. So I can feel the virtual clappings of all the members and all the staff members of Swarnim University. So it's basically a well-devised, well-thought cell which will be doing most possible things for the betterment of Divyang people in the nation. And the feeling is mutual. The way you want to uplift the society, the same way we also want to uplift the Divyang people for their betterment. Over to you, Deep, please.
Thank you so much, sir. I would like to request Srimati Brigita Christian ma'am to share her kind words hereby. Ma'am, please.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Deep Mehta. First of all, I would like to thank. Hello, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am. Please.
Sorry. First of all, I would like to thank the team Swarnim, Dr. Karthik Jain, Mr. Deep Mehta, and Ms. Arpita Vyas, who has taken a great initiative, in starting up this cell. And on behalf of Apang Manav Mandal and on behalf of all the young kids, we are really thankful to you for this great initiative, which could bring the change in their lives. And I myself, Prishita Christian, I am Chief Administrator of Apang Manav Mandal. And as Apang Manav Mandal, we are a 60 years old organization. Apang Manav Mandal is an NGO founded in the year 1958. And it is registered under the Bombay Public Trust Act 1950 and Societies Registration Act 1960. The aims and object of Apang Manav Mandal are to look after education, vocational training, rehabilitation, resettlement environment, and better health and welfare of the handicapped persons. The mission of the trust is to promote total development of handicapped persons in general. Mandal is in the immense service of physically handicapped persons of all age and gender. Mandal runs primary, secondary, and higher secondary school recognized by the state government. Mandal imparts professional training in sewing, embroidery, fashion designing, garment making, printing press, DTP, computer courses, etc. We run separate hostels for disabled boys and girls with capacity of more than 350 kids in each hostels. Special classes for spoken English and personality development are also being run for them. Over and above, we run pediatric physiotherapy center, speech therapy center, spastic learning center, and daycare center for the children with intellectual disability also. More than 200 patients get benefit of the Mandal's physiotherapy center every day. Mandal runs 2 indoor and outdoor physiotherapy centers. Modern equipment for physiotherapy and health are installed and patients are treated by quality physiotherapists. Patients are given treatment with nominal charges. Moreover, 300 boys and girls who are staying in campus are given treatment for free of cost, as per the advice by expert doctors. Medical checkup camps are organized for our disabled students, and free diagnostic camps are arranged every year in towns and villages. We check disabled children and physically challenged persons by expert doctors. We provide them wheelchairs, tricycles, beams, calipers, ground level devices, kneecaps, sticks, and other equipment, and also make them able by orthopedic surgeries as recommended, everything for free of cost. The task of physical, mental, and educational development of children with disabilities possesses many challenges for the parents as well as the society calls for sustainable and dedicated efforts on the part of every one of us also. Apang Manav Mandal tries to change the future of physically challenged people. A task is not easy without the society's help. We honestly hope that you will join hands with us in this noble cause for the society. And once again, I would like to thank Swarnim University for this great initiative. And we are actually hoping if we can launch more programs for Divyangs, make them self-sustainable, make them Divyang entrepreneurs, to get them into Divyang entrepreneurship and set an example for the society. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for joining with us and shared the brief about the activities which Apang Manav Mandal is doing, which is a very great noble cause, starting from medical education facilities. As you mentioned about the daily 200 patients you are being, Apang Manav Mandal is treated. The physiotherapy centers is there, the bicycle facilities and the grants and everything, that is really a motivating, inspirational, and to the development of the society. I think Apang Manav Mandal is a great example by many other NGO and institutions to see that as a benchmark and to serve for the society. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
Now, this is a time where we all are waiting to hear the speech by our honorable chief guest, Shri Nachia ji sir, who is a director defense in government of Gujarat. Sir, I would like to sincerely request you to share your views, ideology, and your experience, rich experience to our audience.
Thank you. First, I thankful to all of you, and especially Mr. Kartik Jain, Mr. Rishabh Jain, Mr. Shailesh Seth, Mr. Brijita, Mrs. Brijita Christian, and Miss Sampura, and अर्पिता व्यास। आपको मुझे ये बताने के लिए आनंद हो रहा है कि मैं, हेलो, कैन यू हियर मी?
जी जी जी
Yes,
सर।
sir. Please go ahead, sir.
मेरी जो भी है इंग्लिश और हिंदी स्पीच लैंग्वेज में थोड़ा प्रॉब्लम तो है ही। मेरा जो एजुकेशन लेवल है वो भी लोअर है, फिर भी मैं अपने एक्सपीरियंस से और अपने जो काम करने की धगस और जो नया नया सीखना और सरकार में कुछ नया देना, इस हिसाब से आगे बढ़ा और गवर्नमेंट में मुझे पूरी अपॉर्चुनिटी मिली। और मैं करीब मेरी 41 साल की जो हमारी जर्नी है गवर्नमेंट के साथ, इसमें मैं इस पोस्ट तक पहुंचा हूँ। आफ्टर रिटायरमेंट 3 साल से मैं ये पोस्ट पर हूँ। और मैं पूरा कोई स्पेशली सब्जेक्ट स्पेशलिस्ट नहीं हूँ, लेकिन मैं ओनली एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर हूँ। और एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव कंट्रोल से जो भी है वो अच्छा करने का ध्येय रखता हूँ और इसमें आगे बढ़ता हूँ। और जो मेरे कंट्रोल में है आता है, और जिसके साथ हमारे साथ करीब 132 एनजीओ, वेरियस एनजीओ काम कर रही है, उसका भी बहुत अच्छा सपोर्ट मिल रहा है। और उसका जो भी प्रॉब्लम है वो मेरे पास आता है, तो करीब जब सामने ही वो सॉल्व हो सकता है, तब मैं दूसरे दिन के लिए वेट नहीं करता। इस हिसाब से मैं आगे बढ़ रहा हूँ। गुजरात सरकार से करीब दिव्यांगजनों के लिए 18 छोटी मोटी स्कीमें हैं, करीब 300 करोड़ का बजट है। इसके अलावा हमने दिव्यांगजनों के लिए नया रूल्स बनाया है, नई पॉलिसी बनाई है, और हमने ईडीआई के साथ एक 5 साल का प्रोजेक्ट करने का एमओयू किया है। इसमें हमने ये सब अब जो भी मैटर है इन स्पेशली स्किल डेवलपमेंट, ट्रेनिंग मॉड्यूल, मटेरियल, वेब पोर्टल के द्वारा हम हर दिव्यांगजनों के कुछ ना कुछ जो भी प्रॉब्लम होंगे वो इस प्रॉब्लम में पोर्टल में डालेंगे, और हम उसका सॉल्यूशन करने का कुछ ना कुछ तरीका सोचेंगे और आगे बढ़ेंगे। और जो भी नए सुझाव आएंगे दिव्यांगजनों की तरफ से, एनजीओ की तरफ से या किसी और की तरफ से, तो उसके सुझाव को लेके गवर्नमेंट में हम आगे कैसे बढ़ना है, नई नीति कैसे बनानी है, नई स्कीमों कैसे डालनी है, इस हिसाब से हम आगे काम कर रहे हैं। साथ में हमने इस साल में भी 2 करोड़ का स्किल डेवलपमेंट के लिए बजट में प्रोविजन किया है। और जो हमें ईडीआई के साथ जो प्रोजेक्ट किया है, इसमें हमने करीब 30 करोड़ का प्रोविजन किया है बजट में। हर साल हम इसमें 5 करोड़ का प्रोविजन रखेंगे, और इस हिसाब से इसमें नई नई स्किल ट्रेनिंग के बारे में सोचेंगे, उसका कोर्स डेवलपमेंट करेंगे, उसका मॉड्यूल तैयार करेंगे, उसका मटेरियल तैयार करेंगे। साथ में नया प्रशिक्षक जो दिव्यांगजनों को ट्रेनिंग दे सके और दिव्यांगजनों अपने आप स्वनिर्भर होके अपनी कोई छोटी मोटी इंडस्ट्री बना सके, इसमें कुछ नया प्रोडक्शन करे, और वो प्रोडक्शन कैसे बेचना है, कहाँ बेचना है और कैसे बेचना है, उसका कोऑर्डिनेशन भी हम करवाएंगे ईडीए के थ्रू। साथ में गुजरात के सभी जिले में इसके लिए छोटी मोटी हम जिस टाइप के दिव्यांगता है, इस टाइप की ट्रेनिंग कैसे दी जाए, इसके बारे में हमने सोच रखा है। और एक स्टेप बाय स्टेप हमें इस 2 साल में आगे बढ़ेंगे, और अगले 5 साल तक हम इसके बारे में काम करेंगे। बाद में ये प्रोजेक्ट हम आगे ले जाने का भी अभी से सोच रखा है। तो ईडीआई एक ऐसा इंटरनेशनल इंस्टीट्यूट है जो स्पेशली ट्रेनिंग के बारे में ही काम करता है, और इसने स्पेशल दिव्यांगजनों के लिए ही प्रोजेक्ट हमारे साथ किया है। और इसमें डॉक्टर सुनील शुक्ला है जो ईडीआई के डायरेक्टर है, उसका भी बहुत सपोर्ट मिल रहा है। उसकी भी एक पूरी टीम है, वो भी हमारे साथ काम कर रही है। और हमारे साथ जो भी वेरियस एनजीओ काम कर रही है, इसमें खास कर अपंग अंधजन मंडल, मिस्टर भूषण पुनानी और कई अच्छे लोग हैं जो हमारे साथ आते हैं, अपना एक्सपीरियंस शेयर करते हैं, और इसका जो भी सुझाव होते हैं इसमें से जो हम गवर्नमेंट में इम्प्लीमेंट कर सकते हैं वो करके गवर्नमेंट में कुछ नया करने का, नई स्कीमों डालने का, नया बजट प्रोविजन करने का सभी तरफ से सोच रखा है। और जो भी बजट प्रोविजन है और जो भी हमने सोचा है वो इन टाइम इम्प्लीमेंट हो, वही मेरा काम है। और मैं इसे ही आगे बढ़ता हूँ कि जो भी गवर्नमेंट ने हमें दिया है वो कैसे इन टाइम वर्क हो जाए और सक्सेस होए, इसके बारे में हम सोच के इसके लिए किसी की भी मदद की जरूरत पड़े उसके साथ मिल के हम काम करें। इसमें आप सबका भी बहुत सारा सहयोग मिल रहा है। और आपने जो ये प्रशंसनीय काम किया है, स्पेशली ये सेल बना के, इसमें बहुत सारा सुझाव आएंगे जो वो हमें भी पहुंचाना। हमें इसमें से जो भी हम आपके लिए कर सकते हैं, यूनिवर्सिटी के साथ कर सकते हैं, वो भी हम सोचेंगे और साथ में बैठ के इसके लिए कुछ नया करेंगे। और आपकी तरफ से और हमारी तरफ से जो भी होगा वो हम गुजरात गवर्नमेंट की तरफ से करेंगे। और इसमें हमारा जो सेक्रेटरी है मिस्टर मनोज अग्रवाल, एडिशनल चीफ सेक्रेटरी है, वो उसका भी हमें पूरा सहयोग मिल रहा है। और हमारा मंत्री जी है मिस्टर ईश्वर भाई परमार, वो भी हमें इस बारे में बहुत सारा सहयोग मिल रहा है। और इसका सपोर्ट से हम ये काम कर रहे हैं। और इसमें मैं भी हमारे सेक्रेटरी साहब और हमारे मंत्री जी का भी धन्यवाद करता हूँ इस टाइम। और आपने जो भी ये वेबिनार के थ्रू ये स्किल डेवलपमेंट और ये वर्कशॉप किया है, इसके लिए मैं आप सबको धन्यवाद देता हूँ, स्पेशली ऑर्गेनाइजर टीम को और सबको मेरा धन्यवाद।
Thank you so much, sir, for having your motivational and kind words. Because of the current pandemic situation, it has so happened that we are meeting here and we have requested you for the e-inauguration. But we, Swarnim Startup and Innovation University, would like to have your presence at university campus to motivate and guide us further in this cell. We are hoping in near future to see you and let us have an opportunity to welcome you at our campus, whereby we would like to work from very grassroots level, but we are very determined to work on this area across the nation, and we would like to contribute to the society and especially to the Divyang people through the various programs, the startup ecosystem, employment opportunities, placement supports, and many other areas. So once again, sincerely thank you so much, sir, for joining with us. Now, before moving towards the end of the program, I would like to initiate the vote of thanks to all the dignitaries. I would like to convey sincere thanks to Srimati Heli Sompuraji for joining with us. She has mentioned on career guidance seminars for the students, if possibilities are there by the Swarnim University. Ma'am, surely we can work on the career guidance seminars, briefing sessions to the parents also. Not only the career guidance seminar, but placement support also we will provide to the students. The entire concept, ideology, vision, mission, and ground level work actions plan, we could make it successfully because of the continuous support, guidance, inspiration we get from management and our honorable provost, Dr. Karthik Jain sir. We are grateful to you, sir, for providing continuous support and inspiration. Moving toward our guest of honor, Srimati Brigita Christian, I must say, ma'am, without your continuous support, guidance, cooperation, and coordination, such big events seems difficult to organize at successful manner. Thank you so much, ma'am. Your and your team's work are really praiseworthy, and we are looking forward to work together very soon. Unfortunately, we could not hear the entrepreneurship journey shared by Sri Sailet Seth sir, but very soon we will organize one motivational session by Sri Sailet Seth ji. Hereby also, I would like to convey the special thanks to our chief guest Sri G.N. Nachia ji sir, who has spent his valuable time despite of his busy schedule for this event. Sir's visionary thoughts, ideology, blessings, and guidance are paramount for us to work dedicatedly on Divyang Atmanirbhar startup projects and employment skills training program. Sir has shared his rich experience with all of us, which is a really life-changing, sir. You have also shared, sir, future course of actions, projects, various government policies for the betterment of the society, which are really praiseworthy. Also, would like to convey, I would also like to convey the sincere thanks to all the internal and external stakeholders for joining with us. Thank you so much with us. Stay connected with India's first startup university, Swarnim Startup and Innovation University, Gandhinagar, Gujarat state. I appeal all the budding entrepreneurs, aspiring students to get in touch with us for any assistance you require in startup ecosystem, starting from your idea generation, prototype development, funding, IPR, co-working space, legal and networking support. We are always there with you. Officially, I would like to move for ending of the event. Thank you all the members for joining with us.